Alright, how's it folks, and welcome to the next episode of my Everspace 2 Let's Play. We're going to kick off straight where we left off the last one by finishing Adam's run and entering the home base. Probably going to get a cutscene.
Look who's back.
Dude, what happened back there? I thought we had the situation totally under control.
So did I. Whatever new tech the elites got their hands on changed everything. Hawk and I were completely caught sideways.
So they got her, but how did you escape?
Long story short, they tried to recruit me to their team, but I made a break for it. We don't have long before they throw their full force at us. What's the status on those turrets?
I managed to reactivate 3 of the submerged turrets. Although, unfortunately, the power flow is interrupted and they will need to be hooked up manually. For this, I brought the energy sphere dispenser below the hangar back online. Now we only need to carry energy spheres to the turrets to power them back up.
I can manage that.
The artillery is quite energy hungry. 1 energy sphere is only sufficient for a limited amount of rounds, so they may need to be recharged continuously during a prolonged engagement.
Dude! Your talking man machine is amazing! Where can I get one?
Eduardo isn't a toy, Alec. G&B could be here any minute. Let's get right to it. Terrain, Alec, Ghost, you guys ready your ships for imminent battle?
I am now more ready than I have ever been.
I was born ready.
I'm so ready! I was ready before I even knew what was going on!
That's the spirit. Let's do this.
Okay, and then also, I did the exploration challenges for the Drake and Keone systems. So I got new engine trails, which you'll see me flying around with. I think they're white and then like a blue tinged white for the booster or something like that. Okay, so we have to defend our base by doing a bit of tower defense. Oh, that's the socket, not the dispenser. Okay.
That was easy. The first turret's powered up. On to the next.
And here comes the... Oh jeez, that's a big boy.
Damn, they're here. And they brought the big guns. I have to take matters into my own hands. It's high time you were neutralized. You people have become a thorn in the side of G&B, which needs removing. Our plans for the Comet were put into motion long before you decided to interfere, and we won't be stopped. Prepare to pay the price for your actions. Units, shoot the external defenses while we target the base. Sir, yes sir. Eduardo, concentrate artillery fire on Blakemore's carrier. What the hell is going on? Our intelligence was clear that this base's defenses were no longer operable. How was this information wrong?
The last known survey of this outpost showed the defenses were obsolete.
And how long ago was that? Were you the intelligence on this matter, Callahan? Figures. Roslin would have finished the job already.
I better power up the other turrets fast.
Okay. Where's the next one? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, now let's fire back at some of these boykies. And you would notice I'm also level 13 now, so I've unlocked the last perk, which gives me those little lightning balls flying around me that damage those when I kill someone having a fully charged shield or something like that. Okay, is that wave done? Go get the next turret.
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on.
Is terrain meant to be like a Japanese analog? or something like that. He's giving me those vibes.
Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
Oh, those things. Thankfully, I've got a flak cannon. Okay, let's go do another turret. Oh, the first one ran out of energy.
Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
Okay, let's take care of the torpedoes. And then go charge up another turret. There we go.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
That's what I'm doing, half.
Only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
Which turret is it? Oh, it's this one. I didn't see that it's icon. It just crashed in there.
All turrets powered up. Got him. Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
More torpedoes were just fired.
Okay.
Sir, our shields are down. I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir!
Okay, so after this they shouldn't have any more torpedoes.
Adam,
That makes things
there is
simpler.
a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
Get my flak cannon to recharge a little.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
Your feeble defense is only an irritation, soon to be removed.
Ah, shut it, Blakemore.
Okay. Let's go fill up another turret that's lost its charge.
I guess I should say, welcome to Rodeo 2, Tammy.
It's like out of the frying pan into the fire.
I forgot about her.
I'd much rather be here than anywhere else right now.
Yeah, overshot. There we go.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
Hey, I thought they used their reserves. Guess they lied. Or they found more reserves. Yeah, you see the lightning bolt also does a little short 3-second worth of EMP, which is very useful when you get in swarms. I really like it. I need to go fill up another 2 turrets.
Okay, guys, keep it up. We can win this.
There we go. Just ignoring all the shots pinning off me. such a tanky boy, this gunship.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
Ah. There we go.
All turrets powered up. You behave defiantly, which is all the more reason I should annihilate you all. To think I used to work for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Blakemore was technically our old boss. Living the workman's fantasy. What are you doing all the way down there, Ghost? Okay, the armor's down.
Sir, we have suffered heavy damages. Shields are depleted.
Damn it! I'm ordering a tactical disengagement. All units return to base.
Scrap! My engine's overheating. I can't jump. Request immediate assistance.
Your ship, your problem, Callahan. Fix it yourself and get back to base.
Hey, wait. You can't just leave me here.
I can't help but see the poetic justice in this. Remember when you left us in the lurch, Callahan?
Whatever. You suck, and I wish I would have known a lot sooner how much you sucked. I would have sent you to your death before you got any delusions.
I'm giving you this chance to walk away, Callahan. You're nothing without G&B. Without that little bit of power they give you, you ain't worth scrap. You're pathetic.
Screw you and the shit can you rode in on.
Watch out, the artillery. Eduardo, turn off the auto lock. Too late. Callahan's gone. I don't think he'll be missed.
So much for giving him another chance.
Blakmore's men have taken a hammering, but they could return at any time. We need to preempt that.
We need to hit them first.
It took the words right out of my mouth. It would seem the obvious thing to do, all right. Wonder where my clone counterpart was in all this. I suspect up to much worse. Let's meet inside. How's it looking?
We're holding up, but not sure if we'd be able to survive another assault like that. You reckon a counterattack is feasible?
There are enough people in the DMZ having serious issues with G&B. I've been thinking, if we can get the miners on Vesna on our side, we could easily turn things in our favor.
What about this guy? You sure about him?
There's something about him that reminds me of my younger self. I don't know, maybe I was that arrogant before I figured people out a little. But he could be a big help.
Dude, if I was even 10% interested, believe me, you know.
Does that mean I'm in with a 9% chance?
You show respect to the people on this base or you're out before you know it.
Okay. I get it.
Like the males of Ulang Kshtak.
Fascinating. An example of humanoid mating rituals never observed by an Okkar before.
Ha! This is nothing. You should see how the Horak do it.
Listen up. I didn't exactly plan to still be here. Like an old friend of mine used to say, plans are for fools. We're about as random a group as the Beltagrades has to offer. We come from all different backgrounds, all different races. Some of us are outcasts, some are screw-ups, some are lost with no way home, and some told they don't belong. But we all found our way to each other, and we all belong here. We have this base thanks to a man named Dax Bashar. He died before most of you arrived, but he taught me a lot about trust and esteem. That's our strength, the respect we have for each other. Because the enemy we're up against has no regard for anything but profit and power. Let's teach them a lesson and make the DMZ a better place. Are you guys in?
Hell, you know I'm totally behind you.
Let's kick some G&B butt.
It is the righteous thing.
Without the Commissioner's cruiser to back us up, We don't have the firepower to take on Blakemore and his elites alone. But we've got friends. Before we head to Vesna Mining Colony, it's time to call in some favors.
I have a feeling Officer Shaw at Nephthys Plains will be on our side. It's well known he's had issues with the way G&B has been running things.
A high-ranking figure like him could persuade the G&B miners to switch sides against Blakemore. I should start with him. I'll pay him a visit.
I could have a word with the Coalition. They told me only to come back if the cluster was about to implode. I think this situation counts. Anyway, they love me around there.
Good idea, Alec. I bet Ming Young would be on our side. Marie DeVint has a pretty decent rig and might be persuaded to lend a hand, if I ask nicely. And Cato at Prescott would surely contribute if it meant less regulation for his operations. While me and Alec go wrangle support, all of you go get your ships battle ready. Once the pieces are in place, we'll need to move fast. There'll only be one shot at this. We'll have to strike hard.
What if they come back while you're gone?
The elite squad took a hammering. Blakemore's carrier was banged up pretty bad. I'm thinking they're not gonna come looking for another fight too soon. But stay sharp all the same. Be ready for anything. I'll be as quick as possible.
Alright, let's go round up some support. Nephthys Plains, here we go.
Marie, do you read me?
Loud and clear. How's it going, bucko?
Not so great. I don't know if you're aware of the situation, but we may be facing another war with the Okkar if we don't stop G&B from dragging us into it.
There have been signs of something afoot, and G&B movements and a raid I heard too. Are you mixed up in all this?
Let me level with you. Oscar Blakemore has gone insane and is jeopardizing everyone in the DMZ. I'm the guy trying to put a stop to his plans.
I always knew you had it in you, from the first time I slapped eyes on you.
I'm trying to enlist all the help I can get to launch an assault on Vesna Mining Colony.
Well, any new conflict with the Okkar would be the end of my business. I'm assuming that you want me to lend a hand with my Flying Duchess?
If you're willing.
Sonny, I would relish the chance to put the boot into G&B. Count me in.
I knew I can rely on you. Thanks, Marie. When I send the call, we'll assemble above Vesna.
Well, I guess we don't need to go pay her a visit if we could just call her up.
Let's hope Shaw is as open to discussion as Marie DeVint was.
Been a while since I've come here.
Ah, Mr. Roslin. How nice to have you visit us again. I believe this is more than a social call.
You'd be right about that. I need to have a word with you about your boss.
Oscar Blakemore? He has long forgotten that our outpost exists at all. Supplies haven't reached us in eons.
He has been preoccupied with other things, and causing quite a bit of trouble with the Okkar. Let me fill you in.
No need. We may be cut off from the center of affairs, but we're not completely blind to the events unfolding. I have been picking up bits and pieces from G&B internal communications, and have registered the rising tensions with the Okkar. There's quite a degree of nervousness among my colleagues about this. There was also a recent raid on Vesna. I can put two and two together myself. Blakemore is undoubtedly the root of all this trouble. He's the worst thing to have happened to this company. And you are somehow involved.
Yes, I was part of that raid. We failed. Now Blakemore has a fleet commissioner hostage.
This is indeed serious. I'm waiting, Mr. Roslin, for you to get to the point.
I think you might be the voice of reason in all this. You could talk some sense to the miners on Vesna and bring them around.
That would be mutiny. However, Blakemore does need to be removed from his post and Okkar assets left intact. There is a moment in every man's life where purpose becomes clear, and you have brought mine to my door. I shan't take much time to reflect on your proposal because it is clearly the right thing to do. What do you need of me?
See, that's what I like about you, Shaw. You're straight up old school. I believe you're the most decent guy in G&B and will want to see things righted. Get together whatever fighting force you can muster and meet me above Vesna. If possible, use those G&B internal comms to tell the miners to down tools and stay out of the fray.
You are a true man of action, Mr. Roslin. I must say, I have developed a real admiration for you.
The admiration is mutual.
Alright, quick and easy it was. let's go speak to a couple of crown bosses.
Well, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. Ben, how are things at base?
All clear. Preparations underway.
Good to hear. I have Shaw on our side. Heading to see Kato now.
Instead of that...
I've got fantastic news!
Ice cream related, or is the Coalition going to help?
The second thing, not only that, they're even going to send their flagship, a drone carrier.
Wow, Alec, you really are a legend.
Wasn't that a given?
All the pieces are nearly in place. Get ready to rendezvous above Vesna. I still got a call to make.
You got it, buddy!
Alright, we're gonna do the special bypass to fast travel to Prescott Starbase. And then have a little chat with Kato. Alright, there we go. By the way, was it just me, or was it getting lighter and darker in when we were at Nefty's plane station?
Might need to pull some extra leverage with Kato. He'll need to see his own advantage in all of this.
I doubt you would be able to bargain with such a gangster any other way.
I'll appeal to his better senses.
As though, like, clouds were covering the sun or something like that.
Hi, Marianne. I'd like a word with Mr. Kato on an urgent matter.
You have been expected. Please proceed to the penthouse suite.
Ah, Adam! Say, have you ever tried Gilbert Guppies? They are delicious.
No. I can't say that I have. Actually, I've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Oh yeah? And who would that be?
Oscar Blakemore.
Uh-huh. What about him?
Would I be correct in presuming that opening up a new conflict with the Okkar would be bad for your business?
That would be an understatement. But why present hypotheticals?
It would be the most likely outcome if Blakemore carries out his plans.
I always knew that guy was gonna cause big problems. But why would he go provoking any imbalance of the delicate equilibrium in our beloved DMZ?
He wants to claim the region as his own personal fiefdom. He has plans to make it an autonomous entity, under his direction.
Now that really pisses me off. You should know there's only one boss in these parts, and that's me. I know how guys like this operate. I've met enough opportunists in my time. If you give them a finger, they'll take your whole goddamn arm. And keep taking. Listen, I've no reason to distrust you, Adam. You've grown on me. But this sounds like it's even out of my league. I ain't in the position to take on something the scale of G&B.
I've put together an alliance, Kato. G&B needs a change in leadership, and it needs a push to do so. I believe that if you join us, that will give us the strategic and tactical edge we need. We need firepower. We need more fighters.
Wow. And to think the first time you wandered into my penthouse, you were just a nobody with an attitude. I'll tell you what, let me do my due diligence. I'll ask around about the state of things, and I'll get back to you as soon as I've made a decision.
Don't take long, Kato. If you're not part of this, your name might not be worth much in the future. This is an opportunity. Choose your sides wisely.
Oh, I get you, Adam. I have to say, I'm impressed. And a little unnerved by your methods of persuasion.
Okay, looks like we're about to have our final mission. Make a manual save. And
Adam, I am trying my best to not take personal offense that you have not yet approached me to join your alliance.
Tango, you already know about everything, I presume?
I know more than I am comfortable with. I cannot sit idly by.
Huh. I wasn't so sure where you'd stand on the matter.
It is my fault for not being clearer about my position. A resumption of warfare with the Okkar would not be in my or anybody's interest.
This doesn't necessarily involve the Bovis.
I am first and foremost a free citizen of the Beltogrades, and express my solidarity as such. I might be of technical assistance to your coming engagement.
I bet anything you could contribute, Pango, will prove invaluable.
Expect to hear from me. I will be in the background, plunging for intel, pulling strings.
Okay, everybody. Let's get this show started. Gather in orbit above Vesna Mining Colony. Once we've arrived, there's no turning back.
Let's do this thing!
The Coalition is right behind you.
We shall proceed immediately.
See you there.
The righteous moment of judgment has arrived.
Yeah!
Alright. Head on over. I still have a bunch of side missions that I'm still going to need to complete, so this won't be the last episode.
Thanks to spatial bypass technology.
It won't be the last episode, but it's probably the last episode containing the main story or main missions.
Enemies in range. Damn, a welcoming committee. Looks like Marie DeVint got here first.
There's no way we could have concealed an operation this big. Hey, she's taking a hell of a lot of fire.
Marie, how are you holding up?
Receiving a bit of a brutal beating, to be honest. I brought them out of their nest for you, at least.
Everyone, spread out and draw some of that heat off the Duchess.
We are engaging. Am I too late to the party?
Terrell, so Cato decided to lead in.
The old man sends his regards. He's been drawing up blueprints for a new casino for this place already.
Well, we can talk to Shaw about that later. So, your uncle sent you in his place?
Yep, said a little battle experience would put some hair on my chest.
Good man, Daryl. I'm certain it will.
Battle time. Just spamming the black cannon.
How's everyone doing? Give me status.
Our mission shall be vindicated by posterity.
To echo our Okkar friend's sentiment, we are doing the right thing, and I believe we shall succeed.
I wish every day in the DMZ was like this.
Yeah, what the Horak said.
Sounds like all you guys have the right spirit.
Be honest, I probably should have jacked up the difficulty level. A little too easy when I'm over leveled.
The Duchess can't take another hit. I gotta retreat or my trading days are over.
I understand, Marie. Thank you for all your efforts.
Yeah, I gotta bail too.
No chance, Daryl. Marie had nothing to gain from this fight. You do. You're staying.
What?
Or I tell Cato.
Jeez, alright.
Little brats.
Shaw, can you get through to the miners on the surface?
All G&B channels are blocked. I'm certain that seeing me here among you has given Blakemore proper cause for concern. These elite squad are fanatical. I've never seen them in action before. Blakemore certainly has their absolute devotion.
Any idea how he could have achieved that?
There is speculation that they've each been offered a personal slice of the DMZ. It would seem that they couldn't withstand the temptation and lost all moral direction.
We did it! We defeated their orbital defenses. Quick roll call. How's everybody doing?
All good, buddy. Right behind you.
That was freaking awesome!
I feel a sense of exhilaration at the coming culmination of events.
Haven't seen a battle this big in a long time. Brings back memories.
Well, it ain't over. We can't wait any longer for the Coalition. Prepare for descent. Not sure what we'll be facing down there yet.
Coalition will come in the last moment. I'm guessing.
You've made it through the blockade, but our base defenses will end your little adventure.
Give up, Blakemore. It's over.
My carrier might be grounded, but it will be operational very soon. And in the meantime, we've been busy preparing
the mining
for your
lasers.
return.
Damn. They set off all the fireworks at once.
The Coalition is here to assist.
There they are.
Mignon. Right on time. And just the firepower we need.
See? I told ya!
Deploying drones against surface installations.
Tareen, Ghost, Alec, join me in securing the area around the control tower. Everyone else, support the Coalition in their quadrant.
Green zone won't get him hit.
I can't help but notice something's missing from the scene. The Commissioner's cruiser?
Huh, yeah. Means they must have cracked the codes for commandeering it. Worrying, but we got more immediate problems right now.
There we go. Take care of all these little fences.
We're getting picked off like toy keys. Is there any kind of strategy to this action?
Tango, any progress getting through the blocks on their internal comms?
I need to cycle through the codes to find a way in. This takes time. I will let you know once I'm in.
There we go.
Okay, that was the last one. The area is secure.
We could use some help here. We are losing too many units.
Hang on tight. We'll be right there.
Oh, was that like a weak point for the energy course? Might have been. Just destroyed it too quickly to notice. Oh, hello.
Adam, I'm in. I found the override for the internal comms. Officer Shaw can speak to the base crew
Yeah, it
directly
is.
now.
Shaw, this is your moment.
Miners of Vesna, this is First Class Officer Shaw. I am speaking to you as a colleague and a friend. Blakemore has led a deception on you, and is threatening to destroy our fragile peace with the Okkar. I have come with an alliance of selfless DMZ citizens to remove Blakemore from his post. I am appealing to you to cease combat operations and assist us in occupying the base. I offer my personal assurance that there will be no repercussions against you for any prior actions.
It's working. Some of the fighters are turning away.
Shaw, your voice of reason is what they needed to hear. It was your authority that cracked it. Can we get word through to keep the Commissioner safe?
I'm presently in dialogue with a group of foremen, and this has already been conveyed. Enough of this!
Ooh, big cannon. Well, there goes Shaw.
ideas how we can disable that thing? We need to act fast.
Well, was that him or someone else?
Cut off the power supply to take it offline. I'll mark the locations of power units you need to knock out. That should buy us some time so we can enter the control room and shut off the turret from inside.
Thanks, Tammy. I'll do that. Okay, I better stay undercover and only move in between sniper shots. Tareen, get ready and wait for my signal. As soon as the turret is disabled, land on the platform close to the tower and infiltrate the control room.
You can count on
Oh,
me, Adam.
don't shoot it. Hack it.
On to the next one.
Did I just tank that? Felt like I got hit by that, but it didn't do any damage.
Your associates are finished. Roslin is already on his way to the comet. It will be blasted into 1,000,000 pieces across its course, creating a sparkling field of iridium for the plucking.
How is he? The Commissioner's cruiser.
Precisely. It left long before you arrived, brimming with mining torpedoes.
Scrap. We need to act fast.
Don't even need to go undercover.
Only one more.
Oh, this one.
That was the last one. It worked.
That turret was completely ineffective.
I got you covered. We've secured the control room. No signs of Blakemore. The rat must have left the sinking ship. We could turn off the turret now, or use it to our advantage. Hive, do you register any life forms on the carrier?
The carrier appears to be unmanned.
Ben, concentrate fire on the carrier. This will be the last nail in the coffin for Blakemore. With pleasure.
And suddenly it's very effective.
Huge spike in electrical activity under the control tower. I'll go check it out.
Looks like a pimped out Tetra miner. He's gone and weaponized one of the damn things.
I'm trapped in here with it.
Is this going to be a boss fight now?
I'm glad we've had this opportunity for a little intimate discussion, just you and me.
Blakemore, you're desperate. You should know when you've lost. Surrender now and you'll get a fair trial.
Oh, I still hold the future of the DMZ in my hands, Roslin. You are a mere interruption. I'm grateful for this chance to wipe you from existence. With you dead, I can resume my original plan.
You've lost it, Blakemore. Everyone is against you now. Can't disable the shield. Give it time. Don't worry, Ben. I got this.
Whatever you do is ultimately futile. The comet will be mine.
Not on my watch, Blakemore.
Oh, there's still one more.
Missiles were deployed. The shield is down. Hit him with everything at your disposal.
Get that autocannon rockin'. Oh, cutscene.
Hear that, Blakemore? It's the end of the road for you and your schemes.
I will be remembered. When the dust of war is settled on a new constellation of dispersed viridium fields, they will name it after me.
Mr. Roslin, I have briefed Fleet Command and they have given the authorization to eliminate Blakemore with absolute prejudice.
Commissioner Hawk, good to hear your voice. I'm on it.
The DMZ has an opportunity to attain order and profitability, and you threaten it all.
Your schemes are lacking in many respects, Blakemore.
He got frozen.
You are an irritant.
Adam, you read me? Ben, what is it? There's an elite fighter jet left behind in the hangar, presumably from your clone. It still has that weird wormhole tech installed. So we could follow the trajectory and catch up with him in the Commissioner's cruiser. Exactly. Good thinking, Ben. Make the preparations. I'll join you as soon as I settle this score.
What is going on?
Deal with this. What is that? A dud? I can't trust these overpaid engineers. They're begging for a pay cut.
Oh, there might be safe sites where he's going to be firing his next batch of rockets. Oh, he's chucking those things. Ah, I get it. Okay, so I need to pick up one of them and chuck it back at him.
There are bombs that take longer to charge. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage.
Come on. There they go. There they go. There we go.
He is vulnerable. Quick, shoot at him.
There we go. Oh.
So close. My life work so near culmination.
It ain't worth scrap when it's built on deceit, Blakemore.
Oh, there we go. Caught it. And it's done.
Bye-bye, Blakemore. Ben, any development on the wormhole front?
Affirmative. We're in business. I'm already in the air in the elite vessel and ready to open a wormhole to within the vicinity of the cruiser so we can head it off. Only problem being that I can open a passage for just 2 craft. Mine and yours, I suppose. Nothing bigger.
If we can't handle it, no one can. Come on, there's not a moment to lose. Where are we?
Ethon system. Pretty far out.
I was wondering how it's going to get here.
Eshahar. Protecting that sacred rock is what this was all about.
I'm getting a reading on the cruiser. Our transit worked. It's dead ahead. I'm registering several more objects ahead of it, moving at high velocity.
Damn it! Mining torpedoes! He's already fired them off! There's no way we'll catch those torpedoes. We'll need to board the craft to abort them.
Any chance of reasoning with this guy? You should know him better than anyone else.
I suppose I should try. Hey, I know you can hear me, so listen up. Blakemore is dead, but I guess you already know that. I know there's part of me in you. If I can care about the fate of the DMZ and its inhabitants, I know you can too. You have nothing to gain from blasting the comet. Nobody does. Oh, I hear you, but I don't care. The DMZ's future has been set. Come on, this is crazy. Just call off the torpedoes and you can still walk away. Oh, I'm to believe you. There's still a chance of redemption. Please. Ben, let's disable those thrusters. We have to slow down the cruiser so I can dock.
Roger.
He's trying to escape. We can't let him get away. Hive, can you overclock the engines again?
As you wish. Overclocking engines. Disabling devices.
I never imagined it would come down to this. Just us 2 Roslin clones remaining. Of course it had to. The cosmos is cruel. You're free from Blakemore now. There's no need to be so fatalistic. This is the only path remaining. The DMZ needs to change, and I'm going to be the one to alter the face of this cursed place.
Oh, that shield's regenerating fast.
Man, that cruiser shields are way too strong. My weapons hardly do any damage.
Just keep at it. You can't give up now. Ben, I think he's out of his senses. Not sure reasoning is gonna work.
He sounds more than a little derailed, all right.
Get those corrosion missiles going.
We're doing good.
There we go.
Keep at it. He took a massive hit from an asteroid. Shields are down. This is our chance. Thrusters down. Prepare for boarding.
Okay, I'm going in. I need to reach the bridge to abort the torpedoes.
Right behind you. You know he's gonna try to stop us.
I'm counting on it.
He's barricaded himself in.
Didn't get these upgrades for nothing. Cover me. Okay, on 3, 2, 1. Damn it! Can't disengage the missiles. Needs his DNA scan.
We have the same DNA. Oh jeez.
Ben, no!
Ironic that you'd be the cause of my downfall. You were the only one I showed mercy to.
Missiles will reach their target in 2 minutes.
What do you gain by destroying the comet now?
I'd rather leave behind chaos than nothing. You chose the wrong side. I should never have given you the chance. You know, I saw something of myself in you. Now that just makes me laugh. Ben.
Missiles will reach their target in 1 minute.
Don't do this! Stop the missiles and we can both walk out of this alive!
Oh, we're long past that. Life is short enough, haven't you learned? Or have you been spoiled with too many chances? This is our last ride. The end of the Rosslyn line.
Missiles aborted.
Damn you. Was it worth dying for? Saving a bunch of jerks who'll never even know.
You tell me.
You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
A bit sore, but fine. What's this doing here?
Some token of the Commissioner's appreciation.
She was quite happy with how things turned out.
Tell me she's been good on her word.
Oh yes, like a fairy godmother. The fleet won't touch us now, and the borders are open. We can go or stay. Our lives are ours again.
You know, for someone who's experienced death I don't know how many times, I really thought that was the end of the line.
Yes, about that, Adam. There is something you should know.
Just say it.
You took several hits to most of your vital parts. We had to use donor organs to keep you alive. It was very fortunate that there was a matching donor nearby. Otherwise, your body may have rejected the new parts. Do you understand what I'm saying, Adam?
Can't say I failed to see the irony. I suppose I should be thankful to be one again.
Ah, they've come to see you.
Well, I definitely enjoyed that. But this isn't the last episode. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to let's move the mouse out of the way. I am going to do the side missions and whatnot that are missed out, and also want to do a couple of rifts. It was definitely fun to play through this. Enjoyed making space explosions. Let's just let the credits roll by. Wow, that's a lot of A's. Oh, yay. And it's still going. Okay, we ought to be now. A lot of bends. Alright, that seems to be the last of the donors.
Back in the pilot's seat again.
You sure it's not too soon?
Speak for yourself. You got more holes in you than I did.
Yeah, but my only remaining vitals are up top. So what now?
I suppose there's always new horizons to explore. And with Shaw in charge of G&B, they won't be a problem. At least for now.
Can't rest on your laurels even for a moment, huh?
We got something to protect. And I have my doubts there'll be nothing left to do. The DMZ is always full of surprises.
You could say that again.
Adam, I have news. I have been studying the ancient rifts. Eduardo and I have found a way to calibrate them. We will make it more stable. Maybe I can still find a way home.
To, Ulang?
Yes, Kliko, to Ulang Thradorka.
We believe the rifts can be stabilized by fine-tuning with the concentrated ancient energy remains gathered from the ancient controlled vessels.
I think I've come across a few of those. I named them Tears of the Mad because, I just thought it sounded cool.
If you use them with bypass, we will have more control over the ancient rifts.
Yes. We will probably be able to create rifts that better conform to our rules.
Well, it's worth trying out. By the way, Kala, I should compliment you on your language skills.
Yes, Eduardo was a good teacher, Kliko.
Well, maybe you can tell us more about your homeworlds when you get the chance.
I would be very glad, yes.
Not Made difficulty is now available. Enemies are supercharged in offensive and defensive capabilities. Tough enemies have a small chance to drop legendary equipment anywhere in the DMZ. Nice. So I'll rate that's enough for the finale episode, and then we'll pick up from here doing some of the side missions. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Take care, and cheers for now.